How's it going, guys? You found Nintoonist, day 1 of the Super Smash Bros. Update. How's it going for you guys? I hope you were having as much fun as I had when I was recording this here video you're watching, because this is a blast. I honestly, I say this not even because oh, I love Nintendo, I love anything they'll release a Paper Mario sticker, but I truly do. I love all 3 of these characters. They're just so much fun to play, all 3 of them. Lucas, especially, I'm happy that he went back. I actually played like 3 matches with him. That's how much I'm happy like that he came back. But Lucas, he's exactly what any Lucas main from Brawl, like myself, or even from PM. Well, actually not from PM. That's a different game, but whatever. That any Lucas main from Brawl would have dreamed he would be. He functions beautifully. He really, really does. Like, he feels just like he does in Brawl. Like, and despite his personality, he has that aggressive playstyle that you can keep whipping out moves. Like, you can, like, keep spamming, like, you could, like, do short hop into, like, his neutral air or his forward air, and then, like, because of the knockback of that move, you can then combo that into a PK freeze or a PK fire. Not to mention that his up B is phenomenal. It's still the multi-hit move that it was in Brawl, and I think, like, his recovery is even better in this game. Like, I think it actually launches you even farther. Like, I don't know what it is with Earthbound characters in this game. I mean, there's only 2 still, and before there was only 1, but this one is... I love him. He's really, really good. His back air still spikes, which is another great thing about him. His PK Fire, great move, does a solid, like, 9 damage at long range, and, like, probably, like, 10 or 11 at close. I'm not exactly sure. Not to mention he has great combos out of his throws. He has a tether. He has his tether in this game, which is also really, really good. Because tethers in this game in general are really good. But that was even good in Brawl, but like it's even good in this game. So just take my word for that. And that tether is also his grab. And his grab, if you out of down throw, that combos into his nair to build up damage. And a great KO option for him is down throw to up air. His up air is very, very powerful. It's that one solid headbutt move, and that's a great KO option. Because one thing I guess I would say would be weak about this character, and it's not even weak, just probably like his weakest like thing, and just probably like the weakest thing about him, and even that is like still a really good thing, would probably be like his like tilt moves. No, honestly, no, I honestly take that back, because I just realized like his tilt moves are like crazy, crazy good. You can spam his down tilt like you could in Brawl, and then you can combo that into his, what do you call it, his standard attacks, which are still very good. His standard attack ends with really good knockback as well, and it does really solid damage as well, and if you get that out of his down tilt, it's really good. And his up tilt is great, because that combos into his neutral air, or even his up air at high percents as well. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it doesn't seem like there's anything bad about this character. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm used to Lucas, like, and I'm used to playing as him because I played as him a lot in Brawl. So maybe I'm just, like, happy with, like, maybe I'm just, like, if they didn't change him at all, which it doesn't seem like they did too much to him besides, like, make him better, then I would say, like, he's a really, really good character. Yeah. Moving on. Alright, moving on to Roy here, and Roy, little hard to describe, but not as hard to describe as Ryu, but we will get to that in a minute. Roy is, like, I don't know, like, they changed him a little bit. Like, a lot of people are complaining, like, oh, wow, there's 5 Fire Emblem representatives, and I'm like, seriously? Just... seriously? Seriously? This is coming from a Mario main, and a Mario, like, mega fan, and, like, seriously? I don't know, like, they changed him a little bit. Like, he does still have, like, some elements of Marth and like Marth's moveset and stuff. He still sort of runs like Marth, and he can actually combo in this game as well if you do his forward air to his down air, which, like, I'm not sure if that move spikes, but it does do a lot of damage, because, like, Roy as a whole, he just does more damage than Marth in this game as well, just like he did back in Melee, because, like, that's sort of like who Roy was. But Roy in this game, a lot of people, like, tried to describe him as like a combination of Marth and Ike, and I wouldn't even go with that, because, like, based on, like, Roy's combo game, which appears to be pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good in this game from what I can tell, I would say, like, he's stronger than Ike. And I would certainly say he's better than Marth, because, like, his moves have a little bit of end lag to them and a little bit of landing lag, but not as much as Marth's. And again, this is just from my experience. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But honestly, you want my honest opinion about Roy? He seems like a better version of Marth. It's funny, because in Melee and Brawl, Marth was like... not in Brawl, Roy wasn't in that game, my mistake. It's because, like, in Melee, Marth was 1,000 times better than Roy. Of course, you have players like Zethlon who like, master the character and can manage to pull off, like, great combos on, like, really, like, high-tier, top-tier characters. But that's just because, like, he knows how to play that character very, very well. When statistically the character isn't as good as, like, the top-tier ones. But, like, in this game, it seems to be, like, the complete opposite. I mean, Marth is okay in this game. I'd say he's, like, low-tier, probably. But he's, like, he's not as bad as people give him credit for. But, Roy, much better. It's, like, I feel like his combo game, like, he has the combos in this game that you want to do with Marth, and yet they do more damage because Roy is stronger. And his up B also kills, and he has a great counter as well. Honestly, like, Roy in this game, if you want, like, for me to sum it up here, because, I mean, I don't know too much about Roy to begin with, but from my experience with him, he seems just like a flat-out better version of Marth. That's just what he seems like. Because he seems to be just as quick, and his moves do more damage. He has a great combo game. It's like he has all the things that you want to do as Marth in this game, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's all there is to Roy, and now we will move on to Ryu. Ryu, it's good that it's sort of like Mega Man in the way that, like, they included, like, this third-party character, and then, like, you know, they made that character no different than how they were in their original game. Like, Mega Man, his neutral air, his side tilt, and, like, his standard attack, it's all the same move. It's like those 3 little pellet he shoots, just like how... And he feels, because of that, just like how he feels in, like, you know, the Mega Man games, the original Mega Man games. Ryu, no different. No different at all. The character literally functions like a Street Fighter character. Because I don't know too much about Street Fighter, but I think, like, from what I've read about it, like, you do, like, certain, like, you do, like, attacks of certain strengths and stuff, like, depending on how long you hold the button. Like, oh, you press, like, the button quickly and lightly to do a light attack, and then you, like, hit it really hard to do, like, a stronger attack. And for Ryu's, like, tilt moves and, like, his special moves, there's no different. There's no different at all. Like, he has different attacks in this game that are the same attack that are in Smash Brothers that change depending on how, like, you hit the button. It's very, very interesting, and it's gonna take some getting used to be able to, like, be good with this character. Believe me, like... yeah, believe me, because, like, I don't know, he's, like... First of all, let me say, crazy fun to play as. Hard to play as effectively, because I was actually watching Gimmer, the founder of VG Bootcamp, like, stream Ryu a little bit on, like, his Twitch channel and stuff, and he seems, trying to discover, like, more about the character, but he seems, like, hard to play, like, at an efficient level, but I think he could be really, really good. Because, like, if you do, like, his up tilt lightly, you can actually spam that little elbow move. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it too much on this opponent because he was DIing out of it because he was, like, a high-level CPU opponent, but you can actually just spam that move, and your opponent will likely not be able to get out of it, if they're a scrub, because, like, if they're a scrub, they won't be able to get out of it. I think you can DI out of that. But yeah, Ryu has tons of cool moves. Like, he has his Hadouken, which is, like, his B move, but these moves, I wasn't playing them to their full potential, because, like, in Street Fighter, it's like a Mortal Kombat style, like, fighting game. You get, like, what do you do? Like, you put in certain button combos, and that enhances your moves and makes them do other things, and it's the same thing in Smash Brothers. Like, if you do, like, left, down, and then you do, like, his neutral B, like, that causes, like, the move to become more powerful. Like, it turns the fire red and stuff, and does more damage on your opponent. Same thing with, like, his side tilts. It goes, like, what is that move called? Thanks, Aaron, I appreciate that. Yeah, like, that's like a spinning kick move, and it's pretty good for recovery, I would guess, but that's probably the weakest thing I would say about this character, is his recovery. Like, his up B, called, like, Shoryuken, I think it's called. I don't know, I said that like he would. Oh my god. Shoryuken, that's a very good move if you hook it. It's a very, very phenomenal KO move. One of his better KO options, I would say. Even though this character is already very, very strong, I'd say that's one of his better KO options, but honestly, it's like his best recovery option, but he's really not that good at recovery to begin with. And then his down B is a great move. It's called, like, Focus Sight or something, and you could B-reverse it, and actually also cancel it to juke your opponent around and stuff by while you're executing the move, you can, like, hit the stick, like, 2 times forward or 2 times back to cancel the move, and that really can, like, that's gonna be a great tool for juking your opponents. But if you hit that move, it actually puts your opponent into a deep, deep hit stun, allowing you to do, like, a side smash attack or, like, a Shoryuken, like, to be able to KO your opponent or rack up, like, more damage on them. Ryu, also another fun character to play as. But what I'm really, really happy about in this update, I mean, is not any, like, potential nerfs that would happen to characters, because you know how I feel about nerfs. Like, I don't think any characters really deserve to be nerfed or anything. Is the stages that were added. Like the Suzaku, Yomachato, Yako, Sabadabo, Yomadabo Palace, whatever it's called, there are, like, no interruptions on that stage. Same thing with Dreamland 64, obviously. Dreamland 64 is one of, like, Smash Brothers' like best competitive viable stages. Like, it's used all the time in Smash 64 and in Melee and in PM, and now it's probably going to be in this game as well, unless everybody still wants to play Smashville. And the Miiverse stage, there are also no interruptions on that stage either. Like, they added 3 brand new competitive... Well, I mean, not brand new, but you know what I'm saying. They added 3 new competitive viable stages. Like, and that makes me happy because, like, a lot of people only play Smashville. Like, a lot of people, like, really, like, only like to play on Smashville just because that stage is so good or for competitive or whatever. But there's also Town and City and Delfino Plaza and Battlefield and Final Destination and, what do you call it? There was another one. Duck Hunt. That was the stage I was thinking of. And now there are these stages as well. Like, that are also good for competitive play. So I'm really happy that they added these stages. And what I'm really, really happy about is they got rid of the effing music. Like, that was on Dreamland. I mean, that song's still in the game if you like it, you know, like, you know the song I'm talking about, like, I hate that song, at least I hate that version, but they added so many, like, old Kirby songs into this stage, and they made, like, a new remix for it and everything. I'm crazy happy about that. So I'm not even going to talk anymore. You can all get back to playing the update now and stop watching this video. That's probably what I'm going to wind up doing after this is said and done. But I thought I'd get this video out because I want to talk about this update more because I love Smash Brothers. What can I say? Alright, hit me up on Facebook for all the latest updates. Like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.